Am I the asshole for writing? Please call or email me instead of signing my son's math test. Honestly, if you want to call or email and you're a teacher, you're a father, send me an email and I will just like give you the question or the answer you wanted on that. Because if I ask your kid to get a signature and he does not get a signature, I don't, me personally, I would not care, but the math teacher could, okay? My 11 years old son got a D on its math test and I had to sign it. I looked at his test and he had like 30% knocked off for not having the wrong answer, but from figuring out the answer in a different way or for missing a decimal point in the workflow. You might be disagreeing with that. Sadly, even if you get the right answer, but you do not have the right way to reach it in math nowadays, I believe they are supposed to also rate your way of reaching that answer. I hate that. I was one of those kids that when I was doing like math work and math exam until the end of my high school, I was just like, I know it's gonna sound weird, but like feeling the answer. I had a few information. I was putting like all those numbers in my head and I was spitting out a number and it was often the right one. But once I fell on one of those teachers that like grades the way you reach your thing, and I did not know how to make all the thing you wanted me to do. I did not know how to show what my mind processed. I had the right answer. He gave me the answer points. He just did not give me all the routine and the thing I was supposed to take so that I would be able to reach that. This math teacher made me hate math. I went from like the kid that loved math and always had close to perfect score in it to the one that was actually pissed and frustrated at doing math for that reason. So yeah. And then it's the only teacher I got that was that kind though in my life. So yay. And when we went to college, we basically stopped doing it because honestly, people just want your results. They really do not care about the way you reach the thing. Once you start working, I'm really sorry, like math teacher, you might believe my boss will want to know all the steps that made me reach the goal he gave me. But if I reach the goal, my boss do not care about how I reached it. That's my POV on the thing, okay? Like, I'm sorry for my colleague that are in math. I was very irritated, and my son was frustrated. Got an A or a B+. I refused to sign because I didn't agree with the grade, so I wrote to call or email me to discuss. She never did, and it's been a few weeks. So she emailed, discuss my son's grade. Okay. With her yesterday, and she said my son isn't doing too well. I said I agree. She said my son was going to have to do remedial math intervention class after school. I asked her if she thought her grading was accurate. She said she wasn't sure what I was talking about. Honestly, you ask her it that way, you're rude and you do not consider the fact that she has, what's the word? Son autonomie professionnelle, professional autonomy. So yeah, you just like, it's like if you take a cat and you go the wrong way. You see, he's not happy. It's what you just did. I said her grading was wrong. On the last test, she marked him wrong when he had the right answer. According to our grading logic, he could have drawn a middle finger and would have gotten the same grade. I told her to check his last test. She said she did. I said to check it again. She said, why did I wait this long to bring up the test? I asked her, why didn't she read my note? She does not have the time to read the note. I'm really sorry. Like, if your kid did not say, my dad wants you to call him or to email him, I'm so sorry for you. But that just like ended up in a buttload of tests through the thing that you think. She does not have only 30 kids. Yeah, she has 30 kids. Does not only have math to evaluate. I have 320 students. If you put me a note on an exam instead of a signature, I swear I will not read the note if the kid do not let me know. Read the note, sir. Oh yeah, your kid is to blame in that, my dear. So she pulled it out and read it. She said I should have called or emailed her first. Exactly. Like, thank you. That's what he should have done. I left and say that this was the first time she actually read my response. No freaking shit. But I forgive her for the oversight, so please check her grading. Over an hour back and forth, she conceded that she marked him down too much and he got a B. I am very confused about that part though, because like if he gets a better grade after being re-evaluated, that should not be a 20-point difference from the same teacher with the same things that are evaluated. That should not be. Before I left, she told me not to send her message on test. I said agreed, but don't ask me to sign them if she's not going to check. Like I said, I'm just a dad raising 3 boys, so I have a lot of patience, but you're so full of yourself. God damn. The thing, if there's teachers on Reddit, they will rip him apart. If there's no teachers on Reddit, people will say not the asshole here. So let's go see. Like I already pretty much commented on the whole thing. Let's go. In theory, not the asshole, but the way you wrote this sound condescending to the point I feel bad for the teacher. Okay. I am firm with youngster like his teacher. Where did he say I am firm with youngster like his teacher? This is so sad. Like, how old are you? You're the asshole. Okay. This alone made you the asshole. The lack of respect dripping from your post from a professional because of her age is possibly her gender. Sounds like the teacher made a mistake and corrected once it was pointed out to her. No, she didn't take time to flip through a bunch of tests to check signature, probably because teachers are often given way too many things to do. Thank you. Thank you. You're the asshole. In most math tests, you get point for having the right answer and point for showing the word. That's all what we already said. Welcome in, Zam. Zam, where did you find us, my dear? Welcome aboard. If you had joined while we were live, you would have had a wonderful song played for you. But how's it going? Welcome aboard. You followed us out of our usual streaming hour, but feel free to be there, and I do hope you will appreciate the vibe. So at the moment, what we're doing Am I the Asshole Judgment. We're reading some text of people that are wondering if they are the bad guys in the story. And at the end, we're just like giving a judgment based on what they wrote. That's it. And after those 4, we're moving to play a new horror game. I've never played it. I'm thalassophobia